So today is a bit of a science day. I'm going to go out on a boat with a team of researchers to see what they do. But first I'm going to get Peter to introduce the Climate Research Center.
Hello, my name is Peter Mikkelsen, and I'm the deputy head of the Greenland Climate Research Center here in Nuuk, and which is a part of the Greenland Institute of Natural Resources. And the purpose of the institute here is to monitor and do research on the living resources in Greenland and advise the government about the living resources and how much we can harvest from the living resources. And to the Greenland society, the living resources, mammals, fish, birds and so on, are very important because it's what people eat here, but it's also the major part of the export. I've been here in Nuuk for 3 years.
3 years?
Yes, been living here. I'm Dane from Denmark, but I find it very interesting to be here in Greenland because Greenland and Arctic is right now a very hot spot, so to speak, in the world's politics development. A lot of exciting things are happening here these years, and I have a passion for Greenland, which go back many years ago when I came here as a young man for some years.
Now we are off on a boat with researcher Louisa. Now the weather's a little bit bad today, and let's just say I felt a desperate need for a seatbelt that was not available. But then we landed and Louisa filled us in on the kind of research that she does.
This is Copperfjord, and we have here we have like a monitoring program with different nature science theses like biology and geography and climatology. So and we have this program. It's called Nuuk Basic, and we have. I'm the leader of the geobasis, and I measure like the carbon fluxes, CO2, methane, and that kind of stuff. And then we have climate bases. They measure the temperature and difference in snowpack, and the glaciers as well. And then we have the biologists. They measure the vegetation and all the animals, different birds and that kind of stuff. So yeah, and we have very nice surroundings here. Today it's a little bit rainy, but usually it's very beautiful out here. Yeah, we're out here 2 or 3 times a week and make different monitoring. So that's very nice. And today we'll just take a little hike around and look at some of the stations we have. Okay.
Yeah. But it's bulletproof. Yeah. And the neck at the hand is so fantastic. This actually your body breathes better in it and works.
It's a whole lot of water.
Yeah.
Of small trouts on 20 centimeters or something, just staying there when it was when the stream was less heavy. then we have all these sticks into the ground, and that's, I'm not sure, but the biologists, they go a certain route with a NDVI measure, so they measure how green the vegetation is. And right here it's actually not that green, and some of it is caused because they are walking here, and some of it is because they have a big worm attack last year, where they ate a whole lot of the vegetation in the whole valley. So some spots are very hard damaged of this worm attack. Concentration of methane is rising because it's a closed chamber, and then it's rising very slowly, and when the chamber opens, then the concentration drops down to, it's like 1.8 ppm, it's parts per million, so it's very small amounts we actually have here. Yeah.
Boxes open and close it. Checks the CO2 levels. Then what would a trip to Greenland be without checking out a little bit of its nightlife? We first went out to a Thai restaurant that cooks with all Greenlandic meats.
We have a little tiny bit of narwhal, maktak, some whale meat.
Whale meat?
Yeah. This is your sushi. A little bit of Greenlandic halibut. And some favorite redfish. The maktak. Okay, wait a second.
Whale skin.
Very good, thank you.
The whole thing? There we go. Well, it's good.
It's chewy.
Yeah, it's chewy.
Then we had some famous Greenlandic coffee.
That's really good. I'm impressed.
Then we checked out some of Greenlandic bars. The nice thing about the bars is that they are all so close together. Some are even under the same roof. So depending on what type of bar you feel like going to, you just walk down the hall and choose which one you want to be at. So stay tuned for my next video when I spend a wonderful total of 12 hours out in the water.